I was really scared to go in the classroom and have to sit there and try to understand or know that teachers walk around when they teach and I wouldn't be able to understand. I get most of my things from sounds and watching people's lips move, so if they're not looking directly at me, I cannot hear what they're saying. I can hear sounds, but the odd words I can make out if they're really strong. I would have liked to have been able to come in here, have my note taker, have my videos captioned, and I would have been able to adjust. No problem. I wouldn't have any issues. I watch TV at home with closed captioning all the time. All my movies are in closed captioning. I managed to sit with my note taker and she transcribes everything that the teacher's saying while they're saying it. In a perfect world, I would love for my note taker to sit somewhere else and send me the notes, but then I feel like I'm behind when I get home, that I have to read through like 3 hours worth of class. I'd prefer to watch my teacher and not my note taker and try really hard to follow along like the rest of the classes instead of looking down at a computer screen the whole time. Do a PowerPoint presentation and send my note taker the notes the night before. So my note taker had the entire PowerPoint. The note taker was not allowed to share that with me until class. I never saw it until class, but the note taker would have ahead of time what the class was going to be about. So it was easy for them to kind of fill in the blanks. They had because the PowerPoint, the teachers have notes on the bottoms of them. We get the student version without notes. Well, my note taker would get the one with the notes. So if there was words or things that my note taker wasn't picking up, she could easily, do that. That was great. And then at the beginning of that class, I would get a booklet with the empty notes on it, but be able to follow along with my note taker had the teacher's notes, so I was able to follow along all the way through. That was great. That was one class though. I see that they get excited and they're passionate about what they're talking about, and so they walk around. So it's kind of hard for you to go at the end, I'm really sorry, please don't do that, because they're not doing it. I don't feel like they're doing it directly so that I can't hear them. I don't take offense to it in any way, so I don't want to offend them in any way. So most of the time I just sit back and, follow along as best as possible. They grade you, so you're not going to be the one. I don't want to disturb their class constantly. I don't want to put my hand up constantly and say, I need this. I don't want everybody else in the class to, I don't know, I don't think that they would, but there's people out there that might think, I'm here for an education, I paid as much as you did, and why are you holding up my session? Basically, it's just making do and getting along as best you know how. I have a lot of respect for my teachers and where they are in their career and why they're here teaching me and what I can get from them and what I can learn from them. So I don't want to go up to them and kind of accuse them of offending me, because I know that they didn't do it on purpose. So I don't know how to say, listen, that didn't work for me.